Hi guys, 𝐒𝐂𝐊𝐄 here on Primetime Mitch, and today I'm going to be discussing the latest psychological paranormal thriller, Presence, directed by Steven Soderbergh, written by David 𝐒𝐈𝐊𝐄𝐑𝐄. I am going to keep this as spoiler-free as I possibly can. This is only a quick review, and as ever, if you enjoy the channel and you like my content and you like this video in particular, please drop me a like down below. I would love you for it. And any comments on this movie, please leave them below and I will get around to reading them and replying to all of them in good time. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and let's go with Presence. I was drawn to this movie purely because the trailer was minimal. I made a video not long back saying I just wish they would stop showing so much in trailers because it leaves little to go watch, and I'd rather find out if I like it or dislike it and find out about twists and turns without having them all either thrown in my face in the trailer or hinted heavily. This one didn't do it. This one was very minimalistic and it worked wonders because I went straight out to see it as soon as I possibly could. First off, I will say if you are going to watch this movie for scares and paranormal activity level horror, you will be disappointed. This is not a horror to me. To me, this is a dysfunctional family drama with psychological and paranormal elements. Heavy on the paranormal elements. You got Lucy Liu starring in this movie in quite a challenging role. She is quite a cold character, as you find out. Chris Sullivan plays a great role in this movie. I think he's a standout in this film. And you got some really impressive performances from Kalina Liang, Eddie Made, and Wes Mulholland. And I think the performances in this movie are what drag it through. So basic premise, you got this family and they move into this quite frankly beautiful house. And from the word go, you are noticing that you are seeing them entering the house and the happenings throughout from a perspective within the house, through the windows, within each room, and the shots are long shots. They are traveling through the house. You get a look at the place as well and a feel for the environment, and every shot is shot like that. So you automatically get the assumption that whatever this presence is, you're getting it from that perspective, and that's really unique and really different. And I think that that's what takes it away from being a horror, because you can't feel the peril and the fear if you're not seeing it from the perspective of those experiencing that. So automatically I adjusted my expectations, and I'm glad I did, and I'm better for it. Hopefully that's something I might be able to do for you guys now. If you haven't seen it, you might be able to go and watch it with a different expectation. I think once again, this is another movie that could suffer in the same vein as Longlegs, where on the poster it says this is the scariest thing in years, it will haunt you and all that. Don't read those. Go in with an open mind, watch it for what you see it as in the moment. This film tackles a lot of human traits and human faults and flaws, something that Soderbergh has explored many times throughout his career. I haven't seen all of his stuff. I mean, he's got a hell of a body of work. Obviously, he was the director behind the Oceans franchise. I think the last movie I actually watched of his was The Limey with Terence Stamp. It was a fairly decent movie as well. But he always digs deep into trauma and digs deep into people's behaviours, and that's what this movie is all about, really. This family are struggling because of the situation. Both parents are in predicaments, particularly Lucy Liu's character Rebecca. You've got the young girl, Kalina Liang's character Chloe, is struggling with trauma. She is a polar opposite from her brother Tyler, and it's how these characters deal with each other, how they behave towards each other throughout. And that's what I was focusing on. I wasn't looking to be afraid. I wasn't looking to be shocked or to be jumping out my seat or anything like that. I got invested in the characters, and because of that, I enjoyed this movie a lot more. And I think anybody who's probably disappointed when they watch this is probably because they were looking for something else. I like dramas, gritty dramas, kitchen sink dramas. So this was up my street. I'm also a big fan from a dramatic standpoint, certainly not in real life, but I do like that dysfunctional family setup. I like that sort of deterioration, that spiral that you can get from characters when they are faced with hardships. I remember an amazing found footage film. If you haven't seen it, please do go check it out, called Exhibit A, where a family seem wonderful and then boom, it just goes to shit. The way this is shot is very interesting, very different, very unique. It's a really good idea. I think the writing is pretty good as well, very believable. David Koepp, who has been behind screenplays like Jurassic Park, Angels and Demons, Stir of Echoes, Panic Room, massive body of work. You got two guys working on this movie who are very trustworthy, to say the least. And I think it comes together really well. It's not too long, the pacing's nice, you get a big understanding of each character. I was a really big fan of this movie, and it's really simplistic, purely because of those long shots. You know, most films are littered with hard cuts. This one has 33 apparently. It was filmed in 3 weeks. Its simplicity combined with a unique idea. I think this is a great movie. I think it's a gem, and if you watch it for the reasons I stated, I think you'll find the same. I'm certainly happy with my start to 2025 if this is what's kicked it off, and there's so many movies coming up. This hopefully will be the start of many more great experiences at the cinema. I did enjoy this. I hope you will too. If you do watch it and enjoy it, please leave it in the comments. Let me know what you thought. But Presence, for me, was a winner. Thanks guys, that was my quick review of Presence. There might be a detailed one down the line if I want to revisit it and talk about it in depth. Thank you for your subscriptions, your likes, your shares, your comments. Thank you for all your interaction. You can catch me on social media, on TikTok, Instagram. Check out my Letterboxd page as well. I want some more interaction on there because I am filling that diary at the moment. Hopefully all the presences you have to deal with are all pleasant ones. Catch you later. Thank you.